Hi, I'm Stephen here from Archery Supplies, and this was my dad's shop. This was Archery Mart. He established it in, I'm going to get the name wrong, so my dad set up his business in 1986 when I was 16 years old, which was Archery Park. My mum and dad got divorced when I was 21, which was 2001. And he set up his business at home in a garage. It was a single car garage, and that's where he sold his stuff. And he sold about $500,000 worth of archery equipment from a single car garage from his home. Then to expand beyond the single car garage, he purchased this building. I'm going to show you through what it was like, and then he sold it to me. Now, in that period of time, he ran his business from here, and it's got a 2-3 bedroom house out the back. So this was a bank building on the busiest road in South Australia. And there's been 3 generations of my family and cousins living in the back unit. So now I've sold this building. It settles today, and I'll just take you through some of that, but I'll show you through the building. So this was the major area where it was set up as a display. And this here is where Dad had an office. It's just an office. Here, Dad did his bow repairs. And in here was a big bank safe, so big, thick steel walls to store the money, or basically back in the day, Dad stored his crossbows, things that are more likely to be stolen in the safe. So to try and reduce the effects of breaking. Now there's a few other rooms. There's a kitchen upstairs, and I'll just show you this. Now when my dad was 50 years old, he had a heart attack, and might have been 55, getting close to my age, and at that stage he got a bit scared about, working so much. So he decided he would kind of retire, and he put people in charge of running the business here. And eventually he sold the business. The name, this was the kitchen area. And in here, what he didn't sell was gold tip. So he didn't sell his name, like he didn't sell Archery Mart, the name. He sold the business itself. And he sold it over a 5-year period where I think you paid so much up front and then so much a month, and might have been $2,000 a month to pay off for the stock. But he never sold gold tip. He remained the distributor for gold tip, and he ran it out of this corner of the kitchen. And in this room. Now you're probably going to think, well, why did he do that? What was going on? Well, at the time, Dad probably sold about $200,000, maybe $100,000, $150,000 worth of gold tip a year, and he did it out of this one room. And the reason Dad chose gold tip, it was nice and simple. It was a simple product. There was very few lines, and it was volume. So it meant low hours for Dad as far as the number of hours he worked, and it was just bulk stuff, not having to order lots of stuff, not having to order from lots of different suppliers, and the products just came in. So it was nice and easy for him to do into his retirement. And this is the room he operated from. It's basically 5 meters by 3 meters. It's not that big. So I'll take you out the back, show you the house. So this building, I purchased it off my father, and I paid $350,000 for it back when I was 27. I'm now 51, and it sold for $700,000. So that was 26 odd years. Now I would have had a much better return from housing, but at the time I had 3 forms of rental income from here. I had the shop, I had an ATM machine, I had the house out the back, which I rented out. So I'm going to show you the house. Now, this is the bathroom. It's pretty basic, but one thing about my father that he sort of taught me, was basically doing things. And what he did is he tiled this bathroom, he did the floors, did the kitchen. I mean, he charged me. But we'll take you into the laundry. This is the laundry, so we put a new laundry in. Dad did the kitchen. So my dad basically purchased the kitchen from like a hardware store and fitted the kitchen. I think we paid someone to do the tiling. This bedroom here, so the whole house has been painted probably several times now. We had new carpets in and stuff like that. This was my sister's bedroom when she was going to university, which is the university's 5 minutes from here, so literally a short drive. This bedroom was my dad's bedroom and my son's and my cousins and a few other members of the family as well. So, and this was the lounge room. Now, it was a pretty simple place. I think I used to rent it for about $200 a week, the house, and the shop I think I rented for about $500 a week. So yeah, so that was it. That's the end of this. So there are things I'm going to take from this. So it's not that. So I set up a business here at Archery Mart. Now I decided to close it because I had staffing issues, and I'm not going to put this. I'm going to sound like I put the stuff on the staff. It's just very hard. Like today, we had a break-in last night. So when I'm coming down here to clean this place out, the other shop got broken into. I've got a staff member away in hospital. I've got another staff member away, maybe in hospital, and a couple of other staff were late today. Where if it was all under one roof, much easier to manage. And if I'm there, I mean, I'm not there today because I'm here, it's much easier for me to just manage when staff are there and not. I really struggled with managing 2 locations because literally when you own the business, you work 7 days a week. So it was too hard for me to bring stock down here. There was all sorts of issues with running 2 stores. So this store here was 226 meters, square meters. The one we're in now is 450, and the one we're moving to is 900 square meters. So, so that's about it. Now I'm going to say, one thing about Dad, and I probably mentioned that, was basically Dad just gets in and does everything. So he would have painted, like I said, he would have charged me for it. But he just gets in and does stuff, and that's a huge thing I'm going to take from Dad, who's now passed away. And also, when you close a business and when you move, there is so much junk. Literally, I would have done 5 van loads of stuff from the old store, which is just junk. Broken bros, broken bits, old bits. That might be valuable at some stage to somebody, but it's so rare that you just hoard all this stuff, and it's like, and just so many broken bits. So anyway, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. That was Archery Mart. Thank you.